Unfortunately, many of us have student loans, and the question is that student loan dischargeable? Meaning, can I be forgiven of the student loan? And by and large, student loans cannot be forgiven in a Chapter 7 bankruptcy filing or a Chapter 13 bankruptcy filing. Congress has decided, and even more importantly than Congress, the appellate courts in the United States have decided that a student loan can be forgiven only if it constitutes an undue hardship. But undue hardship in this context is defined very narrowly. And I once had a client who had multiple sclerosis. She had just graduated with a master's degree and had a job at the state medical examiner's office. And unfortunately, she had to resign her job that she had spent 7 years working towards, and that was the goal of her life. But because she had multiple sclerosis, she could no longer work. We determined that she could not get a discharge of her student loan because she had disability insurance and she could still make payments on the student loan. So only if a person is permanently disabled and unable to engage in gainful employment, and only if they do not have private disability insurance, really can they get a discharge from a student loan. Now, there are some situations in a Chapter 13 filing where if you have to file for a Chapter 13 bankruptcy anyway, it is sometimes more advantageous to pay your student loan in the Chapter 13 bankruptcy filing, because a student loan is considered to be an unsecured debt. It has no different priority than a credit card. So if one has to file a bankruptcy to pay your credit cards, then you might as well throw your student loans in the mix. And in that case, frequently, the client's actually better off in a Chapter 13 paying the student loans in the Chapter 13 than they were outside of the Chapter 13. That's a little wrinkle, that's a little nuance. That's the kind of thing that I discuss with clients when I meet with them for a couple of hours to discuss their Chapter 13 plan. But so the long and the short of it is, in a 7, you can't get a discharge of it. In a 13, there are things that we can do that maybe will make your life better. So please give us a call. I'm here to help.